Hey, what's up? This is Joe. In this video, I'm going to show you how I do some basic maintenance tasks on my bike. Ride down some cool back roads in Central Florida. Explore a crazy abandoned strip mall. Cook up some delicious food. And go on a search for the elusive Gopher Tortoise. All right, so I've been camped out here in the woods in Central Florida for the last several weeks. My chain is just a hair on the loose side, so I need to go ahead and get that adjusted. Additionally, I've got a set of brake pads I've been carrying around. I'm hoping that once I start working on my bike, I'll actually be in the mood to do those. So I'm gonna go ahead and run into town and I'll show you how I do it. All right, so I got right about 23,000 miles on this bike. Still running the original chain, which I've only had to adjust like twice. Almost every time I fill up, I lube the chain. It just really goes a long way towards the chain life. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through the process of adjusting it and just making tiny little minute adjustments with the adjuster. You may have seen when I was adjusting that chain, basically I just used my fingers exactly the same, which kind of keeps both sides balanced. All right, since I'm apparently in kind of an overachieving state of mind today, I got some extra brake pads I've been lugging around for a while, so they're getting down pretty low. Normally I would just keep riding them until they were absolutely, completely worn out, but in this case I've got the pads, I've got the stuff to do it, and I'm tired of carrying this stuff around, so let's get to it. Yeah, I guess it was about time for some new brake pads. Windows long since busted out. Ah, honeybees. All right, what do we got here? Yeah. Pretty clean. I'm not smelling a lot of nasty mold. If I were in a pinch and it was absolutely pouring down, I would not have a problem at all coming in here and making this a home for the night. Not my favorite thing to do. Asbestos is a concern with older kind of dilapidated buildings, as well as, you know, a lot of them, the roof is falling apart. So really, I'd prefer in a bad storm somewhere like this, under this nice awning, where I'm kind of outside getting nice fresh air and still kind of protected. Ooh, that is a filthy McNasty. All this insulation has dropped to the bottom, and up there you just got the bare bones of what's left of the ceiling and the roof. I am pretty sensitive to different types of molds and things like that, so I really don't like to be hanging out in places like this for too long. Obviously some youngins been around here. A lot of the windows are busted out. The place has definitely seen better days. Somebody had a field day here. How these entire strip malls end up in this kind of condition is anybody's guess. Maybe it was a hurricane rolled through here. Farmer's Furniture. I'd be freaked out even trying to walk under that. It's falling apart as we speak. And this is one reason why I really don't like staying around places like this. You always find little nails and screws. I've seen at least a dozen of them since I've been walking around here. Unfortunately, nothing on the community board yet, so I guess we'll have to check back. Oh, this is nice. That poor piano. All right, so as you saw, I've been doing quite a bit of maintenance on my bike, as well as walking around and exploring some of my surroundings. So I think it's about time for a little bit of the Vagabond Gourmet. All right, so one of my absolute favorite things in the world is eggs with kimchi. I don't remember the first place I tried it, but obviously kimchi is a Korean ingredient. The combination of the spicy, tangy kimchi with the eggs is just absolutely out of this world. As an additional kind of a protein source, I got spam. Spam and eggs, very popular in Hawaii. So what I'm going to do is take some of this Spam, cut it up into slices, fry it in some of this avocado oil, throw my eggs in there, mix in some kimchi, scramble everything up nice. Obviously out camping, carrying large quantities of raw meat is kind of an impossibility, but you can always carry Spam. Probably not the best thing in the world for you, but when you're out in the woods, what are you going to do? See if I can get this out of here in one piece. Oh, there we go. That's the money shot right there. Spam full of sodium nitrate. Like I said, probably not the best thing in the world for you, but every once in a while, why not? In addition to that avocado oil is a little bit of this Fly-By Jing extra spicy chili crisp. This is sort of an oil which is infused with Sichuan peppers, mushroom powder, a lot of other kind of Asian ingredients. It's got quite a bit of spice. The Sichuan pepper is actually sort of not related to chilies at all, and for that matter, it's not related to the peppercorn, but nevertheless, it is extremely spicy. You could use this in just all kinds of Asian cooking. Get a little bit of this. Some of my Fly-By Jing. And throw my Spam in here. The smell of the Sichuan peppercorns is actually like kind of making my nose tingle. If you eat enough of this stuff, it'll actually make your mouth go numb. Now I got a nice sear on this Spam. I'm going to go ahead and transfer these slices to a plate. I'm actually going to break this Spam into some smaller kind of dices so they kind of mix in with the eggs a little better. Get a flame going on that again, not too high. Kimchi, and for that matter, sauerkraut, are really good at maintaining a healthy gut biome, and just a lot of your biological functions and things like that kind of start in your gut. So if you want to have a good overall health, you could do a lot worse than picking up some kimchi or sauerkraut, and for that matter, not eating Spam. So that oil's getting a little bubbly, so I'm going to go ahead and add my eggs. Oh yeah. Turn the heat down just a little bit. Go ahead and add some of my kimchi. Add the Spam. A couple of spoonfuls of my Fly-By Jing. Get some of the good fried chilies at the bottom there. Now go ahead and scramble everything together. I was going to put some soy sauce in this, but as much sodium nitrate is in that Spam, I think I'm going to set this one aside. But I do have a little bit of lime juice. I'm going to just give just a little spritz of that, and we'll give it a try. Oh yeah, that is absolutely delicious. The egg, the kimchi, the Spam, and especially this Fly-By Jing. If you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. It's a good, cheap way to make some pretty authentic Asian food, whether you're at home or camping in the woods like I am. Absolutely fantastic. Well, I got company, it looks like. This is a giant gopher tortoise burrow. Clearly it's been used recently because we've gotten some pretty heavy rains, which have a tendency to kind of smooth out any disruptions in the sand. And so this has been recently disturbed. I saw a number of these last year, but I haven't seen any this year yet. That looks like an old one, filled up with leaves. All right, so I've been hiking around in the woods, seeing if I could find a gopher tortoise, and just found one. He is enormous and munching down on some kind of plant. He's not really too perceptive because I'm standing 7 feet away. Usually they're a little more skittish, but now he smells me. I can see him sniffing. I'm unfortunately upwind of him. These things really make an awful racket through all these dried leaves and everything else. It sounds like a freaking bear or something. This guy's about soccer ball size. They get considerably larger than this. I've seen some that are about the size of a basketball. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. And as usual, I've included an optional donate link in the drop box for anybody that might like to contribute to this project. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the road.